Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare
एतं विभूति योगं च मम यो वेति तत्त्वतः स्वविकल्पेन योगेन युज्यते नत्र संशयः. He who knows in truth this glory and power of mine engages in unalloyed devotion service. Of this there is no doubt. So this is a chapter, Opulence of the Supreme. Krishna explains various opulences. And the very focus is, why does Krishna do that? Why do we need to understand Krishna's glories? then you know who is Krishna. When we hear in the Bhagavatam that Devatas are praying to Krishna, even Devatas are praying to Krishna. Krishna is so great. Whenever Devatas are in trouble, they pray to Krishna. And in the morning we discuss Sakama Akama, but the point is Devatas do pray. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Suryaha. All the Devatas are holding the lotus feet of Krishna in their heart constantly, Sada. So Krishna is so great. So it is very important to understand. Many people say God is great. It's a slogan people write on every bus, everywhere we see. But how great He is, they don't know. They don't know. They have no details about it. If they knew, it will reflect in their lives. If you know God is great, then you'll hear about Him, no? While hear some nonsense film star, cricket star, politician, why you'll waste your time about them? Correct? You'll hear about Krishna. You'll hold it, you'll read Bhagavad Gita. God is great. Great means what He is speaking is better than what others are speaking. Everybody is saying, I am speaking for your welfare. But as I told, in this world there is only Kama, there is no Prema. They are all cheating. Correct? Everybody is trying to compete with Krishna. And this, it is very hard to compete. Another joke. Competing with Krishna, imitating Krishna is not a small job. It's a very hard job. Becoming a devotee of Krishna is very easy job. Krishna is great. I am His servant. Peacefully serve Him. That is not very difficult. But imitating Krishna is a very difficult job. Karashati. You have to really struggle. Each element you want to enjoy in this world, you have to get hard to get it and struggle. Okay? It's nothing coming free. You want to enjoy, you have to pay. Just like you go inside any, there are so many times they set up, no? A mela in a city. Correct? Exhibition they set up. And then they set up different games are there. But do they allow you free? No. You have to pay. You want to play means you have to pay. So in this world, if you want to enjoy, that means if you want to play, you have to pay. You have to pay. It doesn't come free. You have to put in a lot of effort. Okay? So actually it is easy to become devotee of Krishna than to imitate Krishna. But then imitation of Krishna happens because you do not know how great Krishna is. You see, there are different kind of people. Both the philosophies in India can be solved. Both the wrong philosophies of India can be solved if we understand how great Krishna is. There is one class of philosophers, they think Krishna is also soul like us. Soul like us. And somehow he was in Sattva-guna or something, that's it. We can also achieve it. Or he realizes he is not body, he is soul. These are class of philosophers called impersonalists. And they have created havoc in the spiritual life of people. Mostly people are not interested in spiritual life. They are interested in material sense gratification. Chewing the chewed. They have been chewing the chewed. They are trying to enjoy sense gratification. It doesn't work out. They are again trying. They are going. What is it called? Chewing the? Puna. Charvita charvanana. That is these people. The class of these, we call them animals physically. So this is one class. But somebody gets interested in spiritual life, that's all he learns. I am Atma, Brahma Satya, Jagat Mithya. How come the Jagat is Mithya? Such a wrong statement it is. Jagat is not Mithya, sir. Jagat is Satya. If Brahma is Satya, then Jagat is also Satya. Only thing Satya is, this middle word is temporary, that's all. It is not Asatya, it is Satya. Madhvacharya gave this famous argument and it has not been nullified to this day. If God is truth, then everything comes out of Him is also truth. It's a very powerful argument. If God is truth, and then all energy is manifesting from Him, they are also truth. Only thing is that the material energy keeps having vikara, it is transforming. It is also eternally, actually in that sense, that is also Satya. Material energy is not destroyed, it is always there. But it keeps transforming, that's all. But spiritually soul, that doesn't transform. There is no shadvikara of the soul. But matter keeps having vikara. You can keep changing matter from one stage to another stage. Correct? Just like your iron, we can heat it and melt it. But soul, you cannot change the state. It remains in same state. So the people are misled by this philosophy. They think Krishna is also soul like us. Because they do not know how great Krishna is. If they know that, they will not make this mistake. That foolishness they will not do. And this kind of foolishness destroys the spiritual life. Then what spiritual life? What is the use of prayer to Krishna? Nothing. I am God, I am soul. Correct? If they do also prayers, it's all natak. Now you cannot meditate on Krishna, so you imagine some form and meditate on him. Correct? And finally, truth is having no form. Because you cannot meditate on something not having form, we'll give you some form to meditate. Such kind of cheating is going on in the society. How to help these people? And the second kind of confusion is, they think Devatas are equal to Krishna. First thing is form and no form. We discussed in previous classes. See, we are honestly repeating what Bhagavad Gita says. Honestly repeating what great acharyas say. It is not my philosophy. But somebody wants to be saved from this thing, he can be serious and take this message very carefully. So the first statement is Krishna is great. Bhagavad Gita also, Arjuna says, Param Brahma, Param Dhavam, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavam, Purusham, Shashritam, Divyam, Adi Devam, Ajabhuvam. Bhagavad Gita is saying. Param Brahma. Nowhere in the literature, Jiva is referred as Parabrahma. Parabrahma is only for the Supreme Lord. Because in Brahman there is a variety. When people understand Brahman, they think there is no variety. There is variety in Brahman. In fact, variety in Brahman is real. The variety in this world is tamasha. Just like in this world, a body has different forms, color, shape, size. That has no meaning. Soul is same. So we think spiritual variety is also illusion. No, sir. Don't project matter to spirit. Spiritual world has variety, but it is permanent varieties, eternal varieties. Right? Eternally I am the servant of Krishna. So this has to be understood. The first thing is impersonal, personal. The second thing is the Devatas and Krishna. People think Devatas are equal to Krishna. Yastu Narayana Devam Brahma Rudradi Devate Samattena Vishweta Sa Pashandi Bhave Dhruvam. Certainly, Dhruvam, he is a great offender. Pashandi is a very great offender. If you see a Pashandi, you should just jump into the river with the clothes on to take bath. It is such an offense to even see his face. And what is the Pashandi? He says even Brahma and Shiva he compares to Vishnu. Yastu Narayana Devam Brahma Rudradi Devata. If you compare Narayana to Brahma and Rudra, and what you are doing? Samatvena. You are making samatva among them. Just to create some kind of so-called unity. See, in foolishness, nothing can be done. So some people, they say, oh, this person worships Brahma, this person worships Shiva, this person worships Vishnu. No, all are equal, all are equal. Yato mat, tato pad, whatever you do, it's fine. It's not correct. Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharvan paritteja mam ekam. Me only you come. Me only. Not have to go here or there. And here a clear shloka from Padma Purana. He is a great offender. When he says, Narayana can you compare to Brahma and Shiva? But people do that. Is there another foolishness? What can be done? All throughout the Bhagavad Gita, throughout the Shastra, it is clearly defined that the Supreme, Ekala Ishvara Krishna, Arasava Bhritya. Only one personality is supreme. All are his servants. People cannot understand. Because they do not know how great Krishna is. If they know how great Krishna is, they will never compare Devatas with Krishna. If they know how great Krishna is, they will never compare Brahman with Krishna. Correct? Why they are doing that? Because they don't know. Many people you ask, you know about Krishna? Yes, I know. If you know about Krishna, why you are doing these two mistakes? And hard to find a person who is not doing one of the mistakes. Practically all, either this or this. This is the biggest problem for spiritual advancement in India. Why it's a problem? Because unless one is engaged and absorbed in the transcendental service of Krishna, where there is spiritual pleasure, and when there is no spiritual pleasure, where there is spiritual life. Correct? Just like we were discussing in the morning, he will be maximum, even if he is servant of Lord Vishnu, he will be Sakama Bhakta, like Devata. Worshipping, but something they want in return. Why they want in return? Because nothing higher they know. Nothing higher people know. Correct? How many people go to the temple and say, my Lord, just give me pleasure of service at your lotus feet? How many people? 0. 0.000. So actually this is rare. It's the only thing it's interest. So the Prabhupada is saying it's extremely important, because if we understand how great Krishna is, what will happen? Wholly absorbed in hearing, because it's the real glory. Why hear about what people are doing? Somebody A is glorifying B, B is glorifying C. We have a desire to hear about some hero, actually. Oh, he is a hero. Then somebody will make, just like in America election is happening, somebody has made one person as a hero, somebody made another person as a hero, and they both are fighting, and people are watching. Simply wasting time. No, he spoke well, he spoke well. Both are useless. Why you are wasting your time? When real hero is speaking, isn't it an insult? Krishna is speaking, we have no time to hear, and we have time to hear. I heard yesterday, hundreds of millions of people in America, everybody has heard, but both are speaking. And then they are discussing also about it. Both are useless. Why are you wasting your time? Why you waste your time? Prabhupada said, one rascal comes and then another rascal will come. Why you waste your time? Don't waste your time. It's all useless people. Okay? So that's the problem of the society. If they know how great Krishna is, they'll first read Bhagavad Gita. Because they know each and every word is for the good of my humanity. Each and every. There is no comparison to this book. There's so much guidance is given. How I can lead my life. How I can reach Krishna's lotus feet. Correct? And for any person, Prabhupada says, who want to go to the eternal kingdom of Krishna and peacefully live there eternally, it's very important, Prabhupada says, at least for 1 hour they should read my books daily. So extremely important. True, we attend morning, evening classes also, we are reading. But still, we should find some, whenever we get time, we should be very eager to hear what Krishna is saying. At least one line we read, one page we read. Just keep hearing about Krishna. Because this every word. Therefore, Vedavyasa also in the Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna come to speak, what does he say? Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Hear. Bhagavad, correct? Please hear. Shri Bhagavan is speaking. But we have no time to hear what Shri Bhagavan is speaking. We have time to hear this politician, what does he say? What is the next election coming? What does he say? What this person says? We are so eager to hear. And then we take side of one person, and next day you want to say who's winning, we are simply wasting our time. Prabhupada says very nicely, why should I say one set of rascals is better than another set of rascals? All are rascals. Rascal mean in English, in a strong word, a fool. Why we should waste? One set of fools is better than another set of fools. Why you waste your time? Okay, so as much time you get, you chant the holy names of Krishna, you hear about Krishna, you'll be saved. Okay? So therefore, it requires you to understand how great Krishna is. If you really understand how great Krishna is, with the love, you will offer devotion service to Him. Correct? When somebody you go, God is great, Yeah, I know. First forget the atheist. They are animals. Okay? You go to some devotee, general, who say I am devotee. They just do survey. How many people believe in God, how many people don't believe in God. That's not enough. What believe in God, what is God? I ask so many people, what is God? God, some power. He's an atheist. He's an atheist, don't waste his time. Then filter out. And I believe God is a person. Now, who is that person? All the Devi Devatas. Again, he's also another useless fellow. Correct? He's not understood what is. Correct? People don't know what is God. And therefore, if you understand what is God, you will understand is so great. Nowadays, the imitation gods also come because of that. If I can do a little magic trick, even if I have some siddhi, oh, God, He's God. If I can produce a ring, some ash I can throw, oh, He's God. Because they don't know, God doesn't make a gold ring, He makes gold mines. If you read Bhagavatam, there are mountains of golds described in the Bhagavatam. What are you talking? What are you thinking God is? So small. In 2 steps, God covered the whole universe. You know that. He showed His little of His. That is also not enough. Prabhupada used to laugh. People say, why did Krishna marry 16,108 wives? Prabhupada said, Krishna has to display His power. Even 16 billion is not enough. He's so great. People don't know how great. Therefore, Prabhupada says, even if he marries 16 billion wives, that is not even display of His power. He cannot even imagine His power. Therefore, people get puzzled. When God lifted a mountain or married 16,000 wives, made 16,000 palaces, they don't know. God is so great. They think God is maybe like them or little more maybe.
People commonly ask that question, why only Krishna in
Yeah, why Krishna? Is ISKCON only? Because we understand how great Krishna is. We first understand what is God and how great God is. Then only Krishna fits that thing. Nobody fits. Krishna or Narayana, Vishnu, that's all. Not the Devi Devatas. Correct? First you establish. Therefore, the definition of God, very important, is Janmadi, the source of creation. If you see controller, you will be confused. Because somebody can control some money, some person is controlling little more money, you think he is God. And people actually worship them like God. Take us or no? But devotee has firm faith and he comes forward unhesitantly. When you understand, then without any hesitation, correct? Happily you come forward to serve the Lord and derive great transcendental pleasure in His service. This is God consciousness. So in this shloka, this has been very nicely clarified. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.
Krishna